Hey guys, I'm Tag and welcome back to another brand new video. Now, as you can tell by the title, there are indeed two Skylines in this. Not actual Skylines, as I can't afford it. The Tech at HD2 channel budget will only go so far. But the ones I'm talking about today are these. Now, as you can see, we've got an R34, the Beyond R34 variant, and the KDR30 Nissan Skyline RS. Now, I do actually happen to have an earlier version of this model, which is just here. It's absolutely a beautiful little machine. Hopefully this one will live up to it too. And I also have, because the last time I did a, I want to say car review, but it's not, but it technically is. The last time I did one of those was of this little thing, so I've got the macro lens this time too. So, with no further ado, let's get straight to having a look at them. Now, you may have noticed today, on this review, that the camera's moving around quite an awful lot compared to previously. Well, that's because I did try to sort the stand out, but as you can see, it didn't go too well. So, let's get on with the video. First up, we have the B&R R34. So, go ahead and try and open it up. It's very tricky to do single-handed, that's for sure. No, open, please. Hang on. Okay, there we go. So if you just go ahead and get that out of the box. There is our R34 GTR model. Now I will get more in depth with the details in just a few short moments because we have a macro lens and I want to make a point of using it. Which is, by the way, known as the CamKicks macro lens. I did a video on that quite a bit ago. Sadly, not sponsored. Wish I was. But as you can see, it's quite a nice, sturdy, very sturdy build. And I like the addition of the lines on the front. So the previous variants, we had the lines down the side and nothing on the front. Although, because we had stuff on the front and now also on the roof too, there is nothing down the side. And we do have some different wheels to last time too. So, I'll grab the macro lens and I'll get down into the details about it. Okay, so as you can see up close, and I did manage to get a light as well, we do have a metallic effect in the paint. And we also do have a little Hot Wheels logo right here. We've also got some tempos for the back and middle rear lights. Also another little GTR bit down here. Of course, compared to the older style, the older model, we also have the GTR bit here and the Nissan badge, which is shared by both models. We don't have the Hot Wheels logo over here. Other than that, the back of them are pretty similar. Of course, they probably used the same casting for it. But the one thing I noticed is, while on the older model, there's a little logo and a painted side indicator on the side of the old one. That is currently missing from the newer one. And round to the front, nothing special. And as you can see, we do also have a very nice sort of metallic pearlescent effect on the paint. Which is pretty nice if you ask me. Now, let's move on to the second Skyline. Now onto the second Skyline. This one I did start to open a bit off camera just to save the hassle of what happened last time. So if you go ahead and take it out of the packaging, I'll show you the packaging for both of them. Fairly standard, and fairly standard for the average Hot Wheels car. All of these are in 1/64 die-cast scale, so they should fit perfectly with plenty of little setups. Now I cannot wait to get the macro lens on this because there are details aplenty. I mean, details aplenty. Just look at the side. Isn't that something? As you can see from the inside, this will look better when I get the macro lens on in about a couple of seconds. In fact, let's do that and then I'll go over the car. That's more like it. So, if I get some light on the subject, there we go. As you can see, we do have these pinstripes that run along the side of the car. We also have little red line running around the edges of the rims, and these little clear plastic pieces for the headlights, of which we didn't see on the previous Skyline model. Now, if you ask me, I think having this is pretty cool. And along the side, see over here, 4-valve double overhead cam RS turbo, obviously referring to the fact it's the Skyline RS. And we also have the little G-Ready, which I believe are tyres. Again, car people, please correct me if I'm wrong on any of the details of this. Sadly, I haven't been able to see an R34 or this style of Skyline up close, although I did see an R33 at a car show a couple of days ago, which I was very lucky to see, and the owner of that is a fantastic person to speak to. As you can see, there's another shot of the plastic bits that make up the headlights on both sides of the car. The bumper of it is plastic, hence the different colouring to the rest of the car. And as you can see along the back, we do also have our little setups of the lights. We've got our brake lights, we've also got our little indicators to the side, and our reversing light just about, if I can find it, just about there. And of course we've got a little Hot Wheel decal on where the license plate would be. And a good little detail on this one is the twin exhaust, which I also forgot to feature on the other one being a single exhaust, but I think the detail on this one is just that little bit better. And the lighting pattern is repeated the other side, so there's a full back of it for you, and I kind of like the fact that you've got this stripe running right along the edge of the rear spoiler, which is a pretty cool addition. So if you look at the inside, if I just move my light around, again this light was absolutely brilliant. So you can see this one is a right hand drive casting, and cast to look like a manual by the looks of things. There we go. So that's basically going to be about it for the two cars. I'll take the macro lens off and we'll get a final look at both of them. So as you can see, there are our two Skylines for this video. So thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, that lets me know that you liked it. Leave a comment, I love reading them and I try to reply to as many as I can. Thank you very much for watching, subscribe for more, and until the next video, a goodbye.